Express, #CelebrityChat. And this time around, I went far and wide to bring you the best basketball team this side of the Sahara. I'm saying that because I'm patriotic. They are the Kenya Morans. They're going to be represented by 3 people, but you can tag us on the conversation at Brian_Aseli, and you can tag me at tag us at KTN News. It's as simple as that. Gentlemen, you're in the building. Talk to us. Brief introduction of who you are. I'll start with the coach, who's going to tell us his full name, and of course, a gentleman by the name Ronnie. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Coach Sadat Gaya, assistant coach of Kenya Morans basketball team.
And Ronnie, to introduce.
So I'm Ronnie Gundo, a forward with the Kenya Morans.
And of course, you're being joined via Zoom by a gentleman by the name Griffin. Griffin, if you can hear us, good morning.
Good morning, Brian. How are you, man?
I'm very fine. It's such an honor to have you here.
Thanks very much for hosting us. I'm Griffin Ligare, guard, Kenya Morans, and also the team captain.
Nice. I'll go directly to the coach. Coach, I would like to know, first of all, congratulations, making history, breaking a deadlock for, that's 28 years. Talk to us about how you felt in this moment when you realized that Afrobasket is just next door.
It's amazing feeling to after 28 years of trying to get back to Africa top 16 clubs, top 16 teams in the country in Africa. So I can't explain the excitement that it felt knowing that we're going for Afrobasket.
And Ronnie, kindly talk to us and tell us, how was the mood as soon as you qualified? It was one basket, right? Just one basket. Were you the one who did the basket? Am I going to Griffin? Who did the basket?
That was Tyler. That's Tyler Ongwae. Yeah. The feeling was great. Like you said, words cannot really put it in perspective, because this is something we've been working on for such a long time. It's always been a dream, and you know we've always like tried working towards this goal, and then you get to that moment where you're seeing it almost happening. And you know, crazy enough is we felt it the whole game. We felt like we got it. So when that basket went in, you know, it's like I said, words cannot describe the feeling. But
words cannot describe the feeling. Griffin, just talk to us and tell us, Angola are African giants when it comes to basketball. When you beat them, how did it feel?
Jimonde wana. Neno.
You make sure that the boys are focused pretty much on the game. Are there routines or traditions that you have to make sure that you know what, this is going to be the winning match? You know,
it all comes down to preparation, and we've us guys, before we made a lot of mistakes, so we were like, okay, I believe first we decided as a team, because the change began with the previous coach, Coach Cliff, Coach Kerry. Those guys established a good winning culture. So for us, it was easy for us. It was easy to push the team because the culture was there. So.
How do you go about choosing the team? How do you shortlist people to make it to the main team? Because it's only how many do you choose? Because I know it's only 5 that play in the game, and of course maybe 5 subs. But then how do you choose, like for the Kenya team? How do people qualify for this?
One, you see, there's a style of play. There's a style of play that we are looking at. We're looking at like Kenyans we're known to run. We're looking for guys who can run, who can shoot, guys who are selfless, guys who are good team players, guys who are dedicated and very disciplined, and they put the team first instead of themselves first. Yes.
Just talk to us, Ronnie, who's like your favorite team player, teammate? I know it's going to be a hard one. I had to throw you in there. Like,
I would mention a lot of people with different reasons. I would. Yeah, you're putting me on the spot too.
I'm putting you on the spot. I have to.
So, I apologize, but all my teammates know that, they're my favorite. But I'll pick the funniest one. One of my favorites.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with the easy questions.
Yeah.
Who's like the funniest guy in the room? Okay.
That's no doubt Eric Mutoro, the assistant captain. He's hilarious. He keeps the team alive, and as we've known, one of our other cultures is we're happy people. So before games, after games, always dancing and laughing, and he keeps it going. So I'll pick Eric Mutoro.
Okay, who's the serious guy? Who's like, yo, guys, we have to get everything in place. Who left their shoes? Who left this? Who's in charge of discipline, apart from the coaches, that is?
I'll say Griffin, the captain.
Griffin, if you can hear us, what does what does it take to be the captain? Or you're the captain right now, and just talk to us about the intrigues of being the captain of the Kenya Morans.
The Kenyan Morans, actually, those are the best players in the country. So being their captain is not something, it's not an easy job, because, you can't really teach anybody anything. It's just a matter of just putting everybody on check and ensuring that we are all in the same page, because like I said, it's an elite guys, a group of elite guys, top basketball players. So, it's tough. But once you just put everybody on check and ensure that you're holding them accountable, and then we all get back to the same wavelength and realize that, hey, we are here because we need to achieve this task that's ahead of us. So all I can say is just ensuring that guys are on the same wavelength mentally, physically, and we are good to go as one unit.
Okay, is it harder for you when you lose, or is it easier for you when you lose? Because when you lose, everyone is looking at maybe the coach. The blame game can go to the coach directly. Do you feel like when you lose, you always it hits you so hard compared to the rest of the team members?
Brian, what Coach Sadat was trying to say, it's been a journey. And part of that process has been the losses that we've had over the years. Of course, those were not easy moments for us, because, every time you put in a lot of work, preparing and all that, and then you go to a game only to lose, it's usually tough. It's usually a tough pill to swallow. But those losses have actually really brought the best out of ourselves, because we'll go back, look at them, and see how we're going to improve. So it's always good when we win, through the first and second window. We remember our wins so much, because those are the bright spots as far as our journey goes. And those are the ones that gave us the ticket to Afrobasket. So I would not lie to you that we didn't lose, we lost. And it was very tough to deal with those, but it's just part of the process.
Coach, I'd like to know, because you're the assistant coach, your main coach is Australian. Is she Australian? US? Australian, right?
Australian.
Yeah, Australian.
Yeah.
Coach Mills, how is it working with a female as the head and you as the assistant? Does it make you feel any less of a great coach?
Like I told you, that our culture is selfless, is team first. So working with her, to me it's easy, because it's not about whether she's a female or a male, but it's what her knowledge, her basketball, her passion. That's what I respect about her. Yes.
Ronnie, just talk to us about tactics. Are there, as a player, as an individual player, are you more LeBron? Are you Curry? Are you Kobe? What's your style? What's your tactic like?
Oh, geez, I don't think I'm either of those players you mentioned. But,
no, I'm just saying, what's your tactic like? Who are you more inclined to, or who do you look up to?
I'm a LeBron fan. I like Kobe, respect Kobe a lot. But if I was to pick, I would pick LeBron more because of his style of play. You know, like selfless, team first. I mean, I'm not saying the other players aren't, but it's more prevalent with LeBron. So.
What does Afrobasket mean to you? And what are some of the teams that you're going to meet first? Are you scared about it, or you're just like, let's do it, we're going to win?
Oh, man. Afrobasket means everything for me as an athlete, because this is the biggest stage in Africa, and it's an opportunity to put ourselves on the map in international level. And talking about fear, people should be scared because we just beat one of the best in Africa.
You should be scared.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's nothing like fear. We just, Angola is a great team and has had great success in basketball in the continent. And taking them down really proves that we're up to the task. So we respect everybody, but fear none. So we're coming.
I love that. Respect everybody, but fear none. Yeah. Griffin, what does Afrobasket mean to you? Because you're the captain, and some of the teams you're meeting are basically Africa giants. And now we've joined in that great realm of African giants. What does that mean to you?
Afrobasket means that Kenya will also be in the conversation of great teams in Africa, and to me that's huge, because I'm looking at the younger generation that's coming up. They have questions like, what does, or where does Kenya lie in terms of basketball out there? So when we get to participate in Afrobasket, it gives them a hope. We inspire them to keep playing basketball, and that's very, very huge to me, because you see, in as much as we play at top level, we're not going to play forever, but the impact that we leave behind so that we can push the next guys to come up and continue with what we're doing, to me that matters a lot, because that's the route that you have to take if you're going to go to World Cup and ultimately the Olympics. So you cannot have those conversations if you don't go to Afrobasket. So, ensuring that we're going to go to Afrobasket is really, really good for Kenyan basketball. And then the other thing is, we know all these other countries have been there for a long time, and we know what they can do. So it's going to come down to preparations. So like what Ronnie said, we respect all these teams, but we don't fear them. And that will be actually attested when we get to a preparation phase, because what we're going to do is we're going to watch film and all that. That's part of the preparation, so that when we get to face these teams, we know what we need to do. And then again, like what Coach said, our style of play, that's what we really, really concentrate on. And we just make sure we execute and we do what we do best. And then we know winning will take care of itself. So we're really, really up for the task. And we know that preparation is key, so we're just waiting for that. And most of the guys in the team, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. And now that we have a chance, we're going to give it all we have.
Coach, I know you're one of those people, tough people on the pitch. Like, how best are you going to prepare for Afrobasket? Are you going to mention a new squad, or that's upon speculation? And then another question I'd ask is, are you getting enough support from the government and also the fans at large?
Let me start with government. I'm getting more than enough support from the government. The government has been amazing to us. They have supported our trips and everything we do in terms of the national team. About the squad, you can't change the whole squad. So we may add one or two guys, because part of our success has been the consistency. And our focus is we're trying to get the locals and the international players in camp for like 2 months, because if we can do that, we believe we prepare ourselves for Afrobasket in August, and we also put ourselves in a good position, because after Afrobasket, we're November 22nd. That's window one of World Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I hope that you qualify for the World Cup. What would be your parting shot as we finish? Ronnie, real quick, take like 30 seconds and talk to a young person who wants to be like you, or just promise to the Kenyan fans, because they're looking at you, they woke up really early to just get to hear what's that one thing they can work with every single time they hear the Kenyan Morans.
I'd say my one parting point would be resilience. Mm-hmm. Find your passion and be resilient. Don't be discouraged by you know, when you fail, just keep pushing. That's how we ended up getting to this point. Mm-hmm. Like one quote that I like from one of my favorite movies, Rocky. Mm-hmm. There's a point in the movie that Rocky's telling his son that life is not how hard you can hit. It's about how you can get hit and keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. Basically, that's resilience for me. So if you know your talent, if you have a passion, and just keep pushing and keep working, you know, that's the only way you're going to get to the other side, which is success. So be resilient and keep working. And on that note, that's how we come to the end of Celebrity Chat. Thank you very much, Coach Sadat. We have Griffin on the other side, and of course, Ronnie for creating time to speak on behalf of the Kenyan Morans. They would not fit in our studio because of COVID restrictions, but I'm going to make sure that we go watch as many games as we can. If you can fly to Rwanda in 2021, let's do so. Let's travel and get to watch our boys play. And that's how we're going to take a short commercial break. Soon after, we'll have Hot Topics, so you better stand by for the best show in Africa.